Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic will be you can be who you want to be no matter how hard you think it is to achieve. So have you ever have a situation that maybe 5 years ago you are into something that you are doing. Maybe it's the things that you are doing right now. So what is that? Your professions, your skills, your own personal development. It can be everything. It is a large topic to talk to, but everyone needs to hear this. So why I say that you can be whoever you want to be? Because if you believe that it's going to happen, you are going to do it. So let's have a playback in your life. That there is something that you did, that you have decided to do. And it may be a short-term, a long-term fulfillment of that things that you want to do. But at the end, you fulfill that things. You accomplish the task that you want to do. You have developed the skill that you want to develop. Okay, so why is this important? Because the main thing is you make this decision. Right? That means that there's no way that I can avoid to do this thing. So you make the decision to go all in. And you did the thing. And it happens that you have success in it. So no matter how big or small the thing it is, you can find the evidence that if you decided to do something, it will happen. So people say that, okay, this is like some sort of law of attraction. When you think about the things that you want to achieve, and then you do the stuff, you be that person that, okay, if I were that person that have the things that I want to have, what will that person be? Right? By being that person that have everything that you have want right now, that you after right now, by being that person, you are actually like approaching to become the person that you want to become. And as a side effect, you will get that things that you want in return, because that successful person or that person that you want to be have these qualities. But how is the quality come from? Okay, it won't be dropping from the sky, right? There's no free thing in this world. You have to work for it. Okay, now here's the question. I have a successful story before. Like, okay, for me, example, I would give my own story. I work in a retail fish shop before. I'm a filleter in Australia. And I work as a part-time there when I was studying. I actually quit like a month ago, more than a month. So I put my heart into mastering the skill of filleting. That is what I want to do back then. And I know it's going to make me some progress on my income. Okay, if I have the skill, if I have the quality, right, people will want to hire me. People will want to offer me a better salary. So I master that. I go and master that. Of course, there may be things happen in life that distract me for some time, that I'm not able to learn fast enough. But the point is, before I quit, I'm very confident that I got the things that I want, because I have decided that I want to have that income in my life. Right? Even though that it's not much, but I want to collect evidence that once I make my mind to do something or try to improve myself on the things that I want to do or I wish to accomplish or achieve, I can make it happen. Because most of us in our life, we often lack of confidence. So I'm going to give you this reason why we are lack of confidence. Because we never get things done. Think of one thing that never happened in your life, but you want it to happen, and it never happened because you never finished the things, or you never started the thing at first, right? So it will never happen, right? You will never get those results that you want. And to be moving towards your goals or the success that you want or the achievement that you want, we have to be making move. I have read tons of stories or books about law of attraction. So I believe that one thing that is logically will work is when we are moving, we actually moving energy around. So when we're moving energy around, it is going to increase the probability that we're going to achieve the things that we want to achieve, such as goals, such as a skill that we want to acquire to do something, right? To move forward to another stuff. As long as we use the energy, right? We move, we progress, we take action. Okay, taking action is not like, okay, I'm forcing myself, I'm grinding and I'm feeling like tired every day because I'm doing this thing, because I want to get a result. And it kills you when you don't want to do that thing and you have to force yourself to do it. Like, we don't want to end up in that situation. So mindset is very, very important when you are in a situation that, okay, I have to do something in order to achieve what I want to achieve. And I have to go through this. Like, in life, we have a lot of hills to climb. When we have done doing something or achieving something, the next things will be waiting for you in front of you. Okay, it will be waiting for you, that's for sure. If you have been living for 20, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, you will know these things. It's a simple fact. It is a law of nature. As I can say, things will always happen. Challenge will always come after another challenge. So if you are afraid of the challenge and staying stuck in the past, what will actually happen is you become very stagnant in life. It means that there's no progress, there's no moving, there's no action taking. Right? As a result, right, if I stay here and just sit here and do nothing and do not take any action to the things that I want to do or I wish to achieve, I'm not taking any step closer to the things that I want. But in order to make this video today, I have to make move, right? I have to move around. I have to drive to the gym this morning, okay, and walk myself up. Work on something, make the energy move, right? Everything move. So that is my thought about the law of attraction. When you move, you are attracted the same energy back, because you are that energy. So everything that is the same energy as you will be attracted to your energy. And when you move, when you are one step towards your goal, right? You are moving the energy towards that, what you want to achieve. So for example, right, if I want to increase my knowledge today, I will be reading books. Right? I'm reading this book right now, and I've learned a lot throughout reading, throughout like making videos and stuff. It really helps me keep my momentum, right? Momentum and energy going. So when you are stopping, for example, you're stopping, you're not going anywhere, you're not doing anything, you're just sitting here. I want you guys to imagine now, if I stop talking right now, is there anything that I can do to help you guys? Or there's nothing is going to be happen to you guys and to me and to the surrounding. Nothing will happen, right? But I want you guys to think about this. What you will lose in this quiet and doing nothing time. There's always time for you to rest, for everyone to recharge, right? When you sleep, when you go on a holiday. But there's time that you want to move. Excuse me. And you want to have the energy going, have the momentum going. To be able to make yourself one step closer to the goal, right? So think that you are stagnant right now. You've been stagnant for a year or so, with no progress, with no motivation, and imagine that being lazy, not doing anything. What will happen in your life in the next 10 years? So I want to tell you guys a story again. So if the person, they feel sick and they stay in the house, in their bed, and laying down, resting for one whole day. Okay, a day might be nothing, but it started to gain momentum of resting. You want to lay down and do nothing, keep the curtain and everything off, without lights and things like that, for a month. Imagine that. Imagine if you do that to yourself. Right? Your health will like going downward very, very fast, right? This is the first thing. And then you have make a new habit, right? You make the new habit that you are going to be lazy. And when the habit is formed, it is hard to get rid of it because it's your routine, right? You don't have to think to be able to do that habit. So these two are the most obvious thing, and then everything will change, right? You get fat, right? And then if you have partners, you have families, they see you like laying down, even you don't have any sickness, or you just laying down watching TV at your couch every day. Like, if they see you doing this, everything will fail, right? They will not be happy of what you are doing. And also your relationship with your partner, your family will become bad over time. Okay, that is all because we are not moving, we are not gaining momentum in life. And people will despise that no matter what you think. Okay, if you agree to me or not, people will despise laziness. Everyone despises laziness. And if you think that, okay, if you think that you don't despise laziness, if you saw a beggar that is like in their 20s or 30s or even 40s, they have their limbs and everything, their hands and feet and legs, they won't go and work and help themselves. Like all they can do is beg at the street, like, oh, give me money, please give me money, any change, or any pennies that you can give me. Like you despise them because you know that they have potential, and then they waste all of that potential. And you despise them. Right? That's what I want to convey here. Try to make you guys understand. But overall, if we are not really invest ourselves in the things that we say we want to do, or simple to say, put energy into what we say we want to do, we will not really achieve anything in life. But if we put effort, we put energy into what we do, we are actually closer and closer to that goal. Okay, maybe we will be discouraged because we don't see result instantly, because everything happens for their own time. Right? We have to have this belief. We have to have this mindset that, okay, if I do this thing right now that I want to improve on, either skill, either your goals, right? If I put myself into doing those things and improve in those areas, will I overall become a better person? That is what we need to know. That is all we need to know when we are doing that thing. Okay? And while we are doing that thing, we always want to ask ourselves this question: am I going to be a better person on the other side? 1 month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, a year from now? If the answer is yes, go and do it, right? It's that simple. Because you will never lose anything by doing that. The things that you always want to do. Right? There's only upside, but no downside. So where to find the courage and start what you want to do? So people will say, dream big, right? Dream big and start thinking big. But for me, I want to start things in a small way. I like to micromanage everything that is not good in me first. Get rid of the stuff that is old and doesn't serve me. I start with that first. And why I start with that? The old habit, the micro habit, is the things that build us become the person that we are right now. So especially our mindset, right? The things that we think every day, the thoughts that we have, the feelings that we have every day. Like those micro events that we have in our mind, our thoughts, has to have something of effect to our daily life, because we make decisions based on those small things that reoccurring in our life, like the small decision that we have to make. Let's say I happen to be lazy because I watched Netflix yesterday until 1 a.m. and I haven't get enough sleep, and today I'm not feeling like working out at all. So this is a micro decision. Okay, should I stay in the bed and sleep until 12 o'clock at the afternoon and then find something to do, or I should just get up and force myself to get things done? Because my old habit will be laying down in the bed and do nothing. Afterward, I regret for the rest of the day. But now I decided, like, I want to micromanage my habits. Okay, I don't want to fall into that old habit again. So I forced myself, wake up, took a shower, and then go to the gym and go to the sauna. And it makes a lot of difference. It builds up your confidence. Right? Why I give this example? Because this is the things that build me as a person, build my confidence. It can be anything that you do in daily life. Maybe you're not used to brushing your teeth, and then you have a bad breath, and people telling you about it, and you never do something about it. So do it. Focus on that thing, like getting your teeth brushed every morning or every night. It's going to give you the confidence. So if you are not that smelly anymore, people will be more friendly to you, will feel comfortable to be closer to you when talking to you. Like, that is a small things that we can change in our life. It doesn't have to be like really big stuff that, okay, life-changing. So I believe that life-changing things come from small habits. Small habit. It's like a snowball. Okay, let's think about snowball. When a snowball start rolling from top of the mountain, it was very small. And when it's gaining its momentum, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, and it becomes unstoppable. So we want to put us into that situation. We want to be that ideal self that we imagine right now. Like, if you can imagine that, okay, I want to be this person that is successful and have these qualities, and accept that I want this person to be me. And after that, we will have to make small changes, right? To be aware of what we are acting or doing, decision making. We have to change that slowly so that we can move forward, right? We can move into the right direction, into the person that we want. I want to explain this in a very common sense way, because life is, I think, common sense. It's very common sense. When you do A and you get B, you make this decision and then you get these consequences. So when you make good decision, you get good result. If you focus on what is really good and work yourself up to it, gaining momentum, law of attraction, everything, you will reach that place. It's a matter of time, and I believe that we have time. Some people might be successful in their 20s. Some people might be in their 30s or even 40s. Who knows? Because we can see the cases happen in any of those ages. Because why? They believe in the things that they do. Okay, I'm not going to talk about who is it. You guys will know who are they. Because they are, you can say they are very rare, and you can say that it will not happen to me. Yes, it will not be the same as them. You will not have the same time frame as them. But what you have is you. Okay, what you have is you right now. And what you can do is work on yourself. If ever things become like the situation you want to have things happen, but at the end it never happened to you, you still have upper hand. Because why? It goes back to what I tell you. If I did this now and I improve myself, and at the end I did not succeed, or I fail in the things that I want to do or project that I want to do, will you become better? The answer is always yes, because I gain experience, I gain momentum and freedom. I know taking action is the key of, like, for me to get closer to the things that I want or the answer that I'm after, if I really meant to be doing this or not, right? And you always have upper hand if you go and try it. So why not? Why we are afraid of all this challenge? Because I think life is a game anyway. Right? Everything is a game. If we go through that fear, we will go to the next level. And there will always be bosses that we need to defeat to end up to another side, become stronger, and then defeat another boss again. So I hope you guys get what I want to share today. And to understand it takes me a lot of time, a decade or two, because I was always living in my own world. Okay, I always think that I'm a victim. Because of that, my world is very small, and I'm very selfish. Right? I used to be a very selfish person. I don't want to share anything to anyone because I scared that people will take away from me. That means that I have not enough. When you don't have enough, you are actually trying to protect the things that are not even like valuable at all, because you think that it's valuable. Because of your selfishness, you gain nothing. But when you give, right, think about giving. So I want to end this video by explaining giving. Right? When you give, you actually learn. Like if I make a video today, I actually learn. I actually learn how to speak to the camera. And I actually learn how to express myself from the things that I've learned. So it's an upside for me. Even though that, okay, I don't get like millions of views, it's okay. It's an upside for me. It's always have a positive impact in my life in long run. If I do this every day, if I learn every day and I share every day, and time will always prove that it works. I will be improving my skill, my English, which is not my first language. But if I do this every day, if I becoming nature, if I get momentum, everything will change. So the outcome is not important. The most important is like we take action, we make the move, we make energy moving to gain momentum, like a snowball. We want to be a snowball in life towards the things that we want and who we want to become. We want to snowball ourselves into that mood, into that situation, or that condition, the best version of ourselves. Right? The more big is the snowball, the better the chance we are to achieve greater things in our life. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like this video, please help me by like and subscribe to my channel, or even share with your friend that you think that they are afraid and being stagnant in their life, and they don't think that they can be successful in doing the things or having the things that they want in their life, because basically they don't just not taking action. They're just not being that person enough, right? So this video might be helpful to them. It's a bit long, but this is what I've learned throughout my life, throughout the book that I read, throughout the experience that I've been, right, throughout the job that I've worked with, which is pretty hard. Most of my job I used to be very labor intensive work, right? It requires a lot of strength and endurance, and also willpower, like to learn those skills. Because of that, I am who I am right now, because I believe that I can do that. First, it takes years, because if you know that you are going to be something or someone that is useful, you know that it will happen, right? You will automatically invest yourself into doing that thing, no matter what it is, no matter what is your income goal, your successful career might be, like it's in your mind, or that person that you want to be. If you work towards that direction, you are moving to the law of attraction, and that is what working for me. And I want to let all of you guys know that that was the only way that is work, that has been working for me until now, until what I'm doing right now. Energy is everything. Move energy into something that you want, eventually you will get used to the momentum. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace.